This conference will now be recorded.
I mean, there's nobody from the go-to world out
No,
there.
I don't.
So,
Yeah, she's been.
but yeah, now I see that
People watch it.
later on, I
YouTube
know,
or-
so I know, so. Whoops. It's a learning curve for us all.
Good catch.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
You got it. Appreciate your
Thank you.
input. Okay. All right, budget update. So, I'm hoping to reach out to our town accountant at some point and get, what our funds will be. I mean, normally I don't think the state distributes until early November, so hopefully we can have that, that to us by, our meeting where we get applications and stuff will start at that point, but, I will certainly reach out, to town accountant for that. You guys also have in front of you, our, October, report for the Community Preservation Committee from the town accountant, basically what our projects that are out there, where they stand financially in terms of, dollars that have been used. And, there's nothing that, that catches my eye saying, oh, we're, either spending more than what the project was, or, why is this languishing for quite some time? These are all relatively new projects out there. And so any of the old ones have been either zeroed out or spent 100%. The other ones are all a work in progress right
Have you
now.
seen the Dubois property
Which page are you on?
on 4? So I don't, I'm jumping too ahead, but I'm assuming that came from something.
That was, in that, I think it was part of our, debt service that includes with our payouts and, the debt service one always gets me because it's
Okay.
over such a long, period of time, the 5-year funding.
Mhm.
And I think, the cost on that was, up and beyond what the CPC funded.
Mhm,
So I think that was the additional money that,
okay.
they got either through grants or through, the Conservation Commission.
I thought we had movement on Sports Haven.
We do. They're just not taking the money until, the project gets,
Okay.
gets close to being done. At least, until the, pavement, all the work gets done under the roadway and the pavement gets done.
There's a lot of activity.
It is, they're actually doing a ton of work right now. They're doing all the infrastructure and road work and, the water lines and everything else. So that's when they'll, once that's done.
That is,
Yes, it
right,
is.
that is a long time to
Right.
wait. So,
And I think, and I talked with the town manager and, the residents that are there have all bought into this and they're happy. They're doing their part in terms of their payments and everything else, which has been, so that's a good, now that there's movement, everybody's buying into the project and they're all happy that it's happening. Any other questions on budget? Okay, I'm gonna just switch around to the project updates. Well, we just received a great project update from Heidi from the chair of the Belchertown Public Schools. If we were mic'd, they just gave us they gave us a great update as to where the well's going in on this. And so it is progressing and moving forward, and which is great to hear. And they will give us quarterly reports.
oh, okay.
So, I mean, because
Okay.
we might have been muted earlier,
Oh,
so
okay.
that's why I just wanted
Thank
to say that, that we got the update from them on where the well stays. I don't have any other project updates. Does anybody else have any?
I just want to give you a heads up that the Historic Commission is getting missives from people asking for letters of recommendation that they're gonna try to submit. Some of them, because we only meet once a month, some of the letters of recommendation will have to come in after the application is put in. So, but yeah, we're getting petitions for letters of recommendation
Excellent.
of a historic nature.
Oh, well, that was the assumption, but, okay. I didn't think they were asking for recommendations on rec projects, but
No,
you never know.
never know.
Okay.
I can just do a quick update.
Yep.
For Lamson Brook Farm, the horse barn. Right now, everything's at a standstill. There's tons of jacks in there holding the roof up. And as soon as the company gets a break, they'll come in and they'll do their work, and then the roof will progress from there.
Excellent. Well, I mean, that's, having all the jacks up in place, that's not a standstill. That's progress right
It's
there in itself.
impressive. There's got to be 10 to 15 jacks.
Mhm.
Wow.
Really impressive.
Yep.
As far as the person guarding, we got 2 picnic tables. We got the product put down between the stones on the stone path, which looks really nice. And then we got 3 maple trees planted and 3, as Sharon calls it, interesting little evergreen kind of trees.
Mhm.
And
How many trees altogether?
6. I don't know if you can call it, one's a bush.
That's fine.
And then and then if we have money left, benches.
Cool.
So I
Just
think
like
we
sitting
will be able
benches, yeah.
to, and then we'll be
Excellent.
hopefully done. Looks really nice. So we have a meeting tomorrow night, so I'll make sure the committee puts together a letter with some pictures.
Okay.
Can you email it?
Yeah, I'll send them to me, and then I'll, disperse them to the committee after
That's
that.
the easiest way to do pictures.
Yeah.
'Cause I can tell you all this, but pictures are, I
Speak 1,000 words, for sure.
guess that's it.
They've started the work down at Town Beach. They've been clearing trees, removing butt logs, which I'm not sure what a butt log is, but they've been removing. And they, I believe, have started stumpage, getting the stumps and whatnot out of there. So that started.
Excellent,
Um,
excellent.
That's awesome.
I know, they weren't talking about doing any of the treatment for the lakes until after the season here and stuff like that. So I don't know if they come to the Conservation Commission, or are they all set to go with their,
Haven't seen or heard any.
okay, when you do hear anything, just let us know. All right. Anybody else? No? Okay. I did get 2 emails recently. One was from Amy at Wayfinders. They were looking to put a project together, a land purchase for some affordable housing here in Belchertown, but they run into some environmental constraints on the property, and so they're gonna pass on that piece of property for this year. And so they will not be submitting a grant application, unfortunately. But I'll reach out and just, let her know that, when and if, we're still here, we want to help. So, that. And then I did get another email from, Leanne Connolly from the Friends of the Belchertown Greenway. And they want to do some consultant work, and she wanted to know if that would be applicable for some trails and open space and that kind of stuff. And so I thought at our last meeting, if consultants were, I'm going to tell her to send, put the application in. And at that point, once we really have the, full understanding of the application, we can reach out to the Community Preservation Coalition and see if this is a fundable grant or what needs to be, how do we need to make that, what we can do to make it a fundable grant if we're on that edge of yes or no. So.
We funded the engineering study for the Trestle Bridge.
Right.
But that was kind of a phase 1 of an actual construction.
Right.
As opposed to a consultancy,
Can we,
which
right,
is, it's not really a design,
right.
a tangible design. So that would be an interesting one, and as you say. submit it. When we have details, we can go to the state and ask.
Yep, exactly, so. So those are the two things.
Don't the
I
rail
have.
trail people have their own design? I mean, they've been doing it across the state. Don't they have their own design people within that organization?
Well, if you're working for DCM or something to that effect, but, this is a public, way, a nonprofit, committee here in town, so, they certainly don't have that resource.
So it doesn't, I guess I'm just trying to understand. I thought they were part of a larger project, so they're not connected to all those newsletters I see.
Just so,
Well, let's wait, have her submit and see what it is, what the details are, what the facts are, and then we can start asking exactly that kind of thing. Jim?
yes,
Just want to say, at the Conservation Commission meeting last night, we learned that we have received a grant for, I believe it's $83,000 to take care of the renovations of the Preston Bridge.
Really?
Our engineering
Wow.
study, they
Yep.
approved.
yep,
Excellent.
fantastic.
Way to
Oh,
go.
that's great.
Somehow, I wonder if there's a way to advertise, to let people know that because of the small amount of money spent from our funding, that this grew into a grant being paid by elsewhere and the full-blown thing being done.
Right,
Because that's a good synergy kind of thing.
Right.
final project update I have here is, the north entryway improvements over at the Pop Memorial Library. Those have been completed earlier this month, so that's done. And I've got the final submittal for payment, which is $50,500.
That
And-
door is awesome.
And I
You
will send
push
this,
the button, it opens.
yep, and I'll send this around for signatures.
The whole bill is 50,500?
Correct.
Thank you.
And that is exactly what was budgeted on the,
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, it's a thick little packet because she's got all the invoices on there. I don't know if the town accountant needs all that, but I'm gonna submit it and away we go.
I like that.
That's great.
So that's the only bill that I have right now.
So the Friends of the Library finished their book sale, and I saw a total number of $20,000. Did you see that?
yes.
Which has nothing to do with us, but I think it's great news.
Right, I mean, library looks fantastic. It really does. It's such a beautiful building. They really do a good job upkeeping and maintaining and everything else, so. So we have our minutes, how's that?
Can I sign this? Is it trustee?
Yes, you can, because even though, this is, you're part of the Community Preservation Committee and you voted on that project and everything else, so.
Make sure.
Pass it this way. Go ahead. So come on, Wilbur, sign the minutes. You can. Or, I'm sorry, you can look through it if you would like, Mr. Accountant. I just wanted to say, we actually have our approval of our maiden minutes from Megan for our October 7th, 2025 minutes. She did a fantastic job, so.
Yay, Megan.
There you go. Keep up the good work.
This isn't my first.
So you
one,
set the bar for Megan.
I'm just saying.
That's right, she's done it before,
I've done it
but,
before.
but being our regular, our minute taker now, I mean, so, thank you very much, so. Everybody's had a chance to read the minutes of October 7th,
I
as
did
written
make the change. I didn't bring it with me, but I did add the time.
at the end of the day, right, because that was the only thing missing that I saw was when
And that was
the
the
meeting
only-
had ended, but,
Yeah, that's the only
so.
correction I
Beginning
had.
to regret your decision, Mike?
So I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of October 7th as amended. Do I hear a second?
I will second that.
Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
You gotta abstain, right, because I missed the meeting.
No, you don't have to.
No,
You can,
you can.
you're
approve
voting
the
that
meeting.
you approved what the minutes had, were stated.
Yeah, okay, all right, yes,
Okay.
I wasn't here, but I will also.
Because Mike is approving what the
I
minutes
did, I did.
had stated.
You set the bar,
Yep.
but.
So, other than that, so, our next meeting date, I mean, we really, we're up to speed on everything. I don't really have anything that I think we need to, discuss come the first week in November. I think we ought to just, meet on which would be the 18th of November, which would be after our applications are due, and this way we can, maybe do any project updates and do, get our, distribute projects.
November 15th.
On November 18th would be our next meeting, unless somebody wants to meet on the 4th. But I don't see a need, so. Okay, so we'll set, November 18th as our next meeting. Anything else? All right, I'll make a motion to adjourn. Do I hear, yeah, there was nobody on go-to, so. I'll make a motion to adjourn. Do I hear any? Yes, second from David. All in favor? Aye. Thank you, everybody, and good night. Michael, can you hit the X?
In session for all.